you did your hair.
So this is being live stream. Oh, can't stay. Bye, guys.
Oh, did your hair. Hold on.
Just watching this on your live stream. Oh, can't stay. Bye, guys.
Oh, I don't know how it keeps going on mute, but hey guys.
Oh, did your hair. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It was playing a delayed YouTube in my ear. So we're gonna see. So Kalani, let me ask you. On the title I put here, multifamily monopoly and women in real estate partner to do a 50-unit deal. What do we in this meeting tonight? You want to go over maybe the letter of intent, talk about the purchase. Nick will be on. Then we can talk about the structure. I don't know if Larry's going to be on or not. They both just left here. We'll figure it out.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds good. I got to be out of here by 6:45.
All right, make it quick. 1-2 punch. I know I got to pack, and I got to pack as well. Oh, hello.
Now, why is this a live stream now?
Excuse me, sir?
It's a big deal, but why is it live stream?
Well, man, we just want to let the people know that we really do what we say we do. You know, we really are in the real estate business. We really do meet off a clubhouse. We really do business together as friends. We really do syndicate deals together. So why not let the world know about it? They might want to come partner with us. They may want to use Kalani as a broker. They may want Ahmed to come build something better out there in California for them. They might want some experts to go do some marketing for them. You know, they might want multifamily monopoly they might just want to write me a check. You know, so
they just might want to invite me to dinner sometime.
All that, you know, something real simple.
Yeah. That's all I want. That's all I want.
So if they don't know we're doing it, Ahmed can't go to dinner.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm getting thin.
We got to feed him, man. That's our boy.
Yeah, good. Who we got? We got Larry, we got Nick, and we got Brittany.
Brittany's on.
Okay.
So Larry and Nick.
Well, the gang's all here.
Standis.
Oh no, I thought you said Nick and Larry.
Nick and Larry, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be on.
Names away. Nick and Larry.
Nick and Larry.
Licking Larry.
Vina's birthday dinner.
Yeah, Nick is with Vina on their way to her birthday dinner. So
he said he was gonna jump on though.
Nick and Vina are going to a birthday dinner. I mean the one that none of us was invited to, or maybe all you were invited to except me.
I wasn't. Don't feel bad.
I wasn't, but for her to, in her defense, it's just a quiet family dinner, just her kids and husband and mother, you know, mother and dad, in-laws, and Nick just happens to be in town, so he gets to be a part of that.
Yeah, for sure. And her birthday is technically tomorrow, so I'm gonna see her tomorrow. So I'm gonna make sure. I think I should get like a birthday like hat or sat. Like I should just embarrass her all weekend.
You really should.
I think I should.
Yeah, and let me help you. I'm not gonna be there, but how can I help you embarrass her?
She really needs that. She really needs
that.
We can have like flowers brought to her while she's like on stage speaking.
Yeah, we could do that.
Wait, Nick is on.
That wouldn't embarrass her. That would embellish her.
We can get her like the money gun since you know she likes throwing ones. Y'all know Vina. She loves throwing them ones.
I can't talk about that on the live stream though. We can't talk. That's the other stream.
Nick is with her, so y'all be quiet.
Oh, Nick's on here now too. Yeah.
I got a stack of $1,000 bills with my face on them that you can shoot at her.
Works.
I
Whose
do.
idea was this? Oh, Alvin.
Hey, Nick.
This money clip, baby. Keep it in my desk
Hey,
drawer.
hey.
That's the one I see you
Nick,
in the club
I
with.
should have paid my bill today. You know, I should have paid my bill today with these.
Oh,
These.
Oh, that's dope. That's real dope.
Ain't dope as those tennis shoes though, but you know.
Laugh J's.
Well, y'all, let's run through this real quick. We put together a letter of intent, Nick, on this 50-unit deal, $4 million. We underwrote it using about $1,200 or $1,300 a month rents. It works that way. This is not the neighborhood that would bring about $1,200 to $1,400 a month rents yet, if we weren't doing what we're doing. So right now, the lady's getting $1,000 a month rent for those units, or right at it. And just fixing them up, the people that live there would probably pay the additional $200 or $300 a month rent because they don't have anywhere else to go, and she doesn't do any background checks. So that's the first thought process. The second thought process is Standis has an organization where she serves some mentally challenged people that look a lot like me and act a lot like me. They get to, she gets a certain amount per person, per bed. And if she put 2 people in a 2-bedroom, or 4 people in a 2-bedroom, then, or 2 people in a 1-bedroom, with what she gets for her business for housing, she can definitely house, she can pay the market rents that we need to make this deal work. So we've got a business that she's running that's making money over and above the rents, and that's her business. But she wants to do a master lease on this deal, paying this amount of rents, and it works that way. We were going to syndicate it. It's a $4 million deal, $5 million total capital stack, 5.2, something like that. And we were going to syndicate it. I'm thinking that we'll get a 70% LTC loan. So loan to cost. So if we're, for the people in the back, if we're using 5.2 million as our number, 5.2 times 0.70, that's 3.6 million minus 5.2. We need to raise about $1.6 million. That'll keep this leverage pretty low. You know, it'll be 70% of costs. So that'll put us at 60, 65% loan to value going in it. Coming out of it, man, this thing, at those rents, it print money. I mean, it's like a damn 30% return for an investor putting up $1.6 million. So that was the thought process of how we were going to do this. Kalani, can you pull up that letter of intent that we have?
Yeah,
We'll just
absolutely.
we'll run through that real quick, look at it. We'll talk about the terms that I put there for closing and for due diligence period. If we agree, we can submit this to the seller, to the owner tomorrow, and see how she responds back to us. And then, and this is typically the process. This is the process that we use for buying any asset. We've looked at it. We've talked to the seller. We've kind of underwritten it. Well, not kind of, we've underwritten it. We know what it takes for the rents to make this work. We're looking at a couple of different exit strategies for leasing this. Do we leave the tenants in place? Do we do a master lease with Standis? Which that's what she wants to do, because she wants to grow a business here in Texas. So it serves a couple of different pain points. She wants to grow, so this gives her an opportunity to do that. I want to clean that neighborhood up because I own 330 units next to it. And we want to provide a good service to that part of Dallas. And so I think we can accomplish all of those things by this one asset. Kalani, what are you thinking?
Can you give me screen share
Oh.
privileges?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And then I had sent out an email link to everyone, a shared drive that I had just created. If you want me to resend, I can, but just request access to that. And Alvin, if you can dump the pro forma in there as well. And then once we get done with this letter, I'll throw this in the drive too.
Sounds good. Will you send that to my other email, alvin@ahjdevco.com?
Please resend to me too. I may have missed that. So yeah, please resend the link to me also.
Yep. I don't think anyone's put anything in the drive yet, but yeah, I'll send it out again.
Okay. So I wrote this on our letterhead. And basically all it is a letter of intent, Hope Housing Foundation and or a nominee. There will be a nominee. I wrote it in Hope Housing Foundation's name because the seller knows me and that may make her want to sell it to us. Every time I've called her to buy this property, the price has gone up $1 million. I tried to buy it in 2013. The price was $2 million. I tried to buy it in 16. The price was $3 million. I tried to buy it in, I don't know, a couple of years ago, the price was $4 million. And every time I would come with the number she asked for, it went up $1 million. So now it's at 4. She can't really go any higher than that because that's about 90-something thousand a unit for 50 units. So the way I wrote this, Nick, the real property, blah, 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 purchase price $4 million, all cash. Delivery of due diligence items. I've got a list on the back, Exhibit A. We'll go through that real quick. Kalani, will you roll your screen up? I've got a 60-day due diligence period in which to perform due diligence, and then I put November 30th as a closing date. Kalani, what's on page 2 of that? I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Title matters. She's going to take care of all of the title. Earnest money, I put $50,000 earnest money. It's not contingent on financing. But we've got 60 days in which to get out of that before that money goes hard. So that means we got 60 days to, it's already got a roof on it. Hell, we already know the units are trash. So we already know that we can rehab them for $15,000, $20,000 a unit. So there's really not any inspection we need to do in the units, but just go look and go see what that cooling tower is back there so we can take it out, make sure we got central air and heat and stuff like that we can put in. So I think 60-day due diligence period will be enough. I did not build in an extension. I don't think I did.
That's what I was going to ask about, because you are,
Okay.
even though it's not contingent on financing, you are going to have financing, right?
Yeah, we are. So I probably need to build in a 30-day extension. Or
I'd say
maybe
ask for 2 options that you hold for 30 days each. And sometimes what I'll do is we might throw in a little bit more earnest money, because if you know you're going to buy it but just need more time, you can pay extra 5
we
or
can
10
drop
grand,
her another
whatever.
5 or 10 grand.
Yeah.
Nick, do you have that quick little language that you could just send to me?
Yes, it'll probably have to be either late tonight or in the morning though. But
Yeah. Hell, I can do that. I got another LOI. I can do that. I can change it up and send it back out. Is that what it is, Vista Apartments? Okay.
Sorry, I'm on mute. Yeah, it's called Vista Apartments, and
Okay.
it's on South Boulevard, not South Street.
Hey. All you folks on YouTube, don't go try to buy this.
That's what I was wondering when you put up that info.
I ain't tripping.
Yeah, okay. No worries.
They don't have her phone number yet.
So I just want to say for the record, I feel like my brother Med is going to bring the full 1.6.
Mine, that wasn't the conversation we had earlier between me and Alvin, but I mean,
No, that wasn't a conversation. I'll tell you the conversation, and not a med, but we have a friend that said, "Hey man, we know we got $50,000 going in for 60 days. That is not at risk. If we decide to do some plumbing inspections, if we decide to do whatever we decide to do, just say that we're gonna need an appraisal, just say we're into this thing for 100,000, 150,000 before we close. We have a friend that said they would put first money in. Now, friend is not gonna put first money in on a deal that we're not gonna close. He'll put up 50 or she'll put up 50 because it's not at risk. Now, before we spend another penny on appraisal or inspection or et cetera, we will have come to the conclusion that this is a good deal and we're going to buy it or not before we spend a penny.
Yeah.
So if we come to that conclusion, at that point, I'm gonna add in 2 30-day extensions here, like Nick suggested. So this could push the closing date back. But if we decide to go forward and do that, our friend said, they put first money in. But when we close, we know we got to raise 1.6 million. Friend wants his money back and he just wants to make a little premium on his money, or she. And that's fair. That's pre-dev dollars. We do it all the time. And so whether it's a week or whether it's a month or whether it's a day, but pre-dev money goes in and our friend will make a return on their money. So anybody on YouTube, I'm not soliciting money because my attorney's on here. But if y'all want to put some money and do some stuff like this, just call me.
We got room for you.
Yeah, we got room for you.
All cash right here.
Yes.
Should that not say that?
No, that's fine. Because to her, it's going to be all cash.
No, I would take that out.
Okay.
Actually, take it out. It says no financing contingency, which is fine. But I would take the all cash out. It's kind of the same, but there's some nuance that makes it a little different.
Okay.
And see that man, all y'all on YouTube, Nick, tell them about the summit.
October 7th and 8th in Dallas, back here in Dallas, where we talking about all these types of things. So we're going over LOIs, PSAs. It's the Tap Smart Real Estate Summit, where we're going to be talking about the tax and legal aspects of real estate and real estate development.
TapSmartSummit.com.
That's it. Nick McGrew, Larry D. West, 3 eyes.
Perfect. All right. Any other edits that need to be made here? List of due diligence items.
Rent rolls, tenant leases, regulatory agreements. She don't have none. Anything that has to do with Section 8, she don't have any. Tenant move-ins, move-outs, the last 12 months, she's not going to give us that. She's not going to probably give us anything on here except the real estate bills, real estate taxes, the insurance bills. We'll probably get a rent roll because she's probably got that now. I doubt it. She might have a phase 1 because she's an attorney. So she probably got one from 20 years ago when she bought it, but she ain't done nothing.
I was gonna say, how long ago did she get a phase 1?
So it's no good, but at least we can get a copy of it. She's probably got a survey. I know she don't have no termite report. She don't have any appraisals. We don't want the police reports because I can tell you it'd be too many of them to bring home. So it's just a standard list. We're not really relying on the prior operations of this asset for the future operations, which is why I'm not that concerned about how much her expenses have been or how much she's, collected in rents or et cetera, because our business plan would be to either empty it out or just go up on the rent and start charging rents accordingly to the residents that are there. But I think if we empty it out, we can effectively and efficiently, these 50 units, we can get these things rehabbed in about 90 days. And after the rehab is done, if the people want to come back and reapply, then that's fine. But I think it'd be easy to just put a fence across that U where, where they drive in. Nobody can go in. We can protect the asset while we're working on it, get it done, and that'd be pretty much it.
What's the what's the vacancy right now?
She's probably 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I would assume so too.
Yeah.
Do you know what the unit mix is?
Yeah, we do. It's 8 1s and 42 2s.
Hey, Nick, if we get this thing locked up, how fast can you put the fund / syndication entity together and so it can go to work?
Good question, Ahmed. Before you answer that, Nick, Kalani, are y'all putting together a women in real estate fund now? And then are you going to fund this deal through your fund? Is that the thought process?
I think that is what the thought process is. I'll let Nick confirm what we talked about previously, but when we reached out, he said 3 to 4 weeks to get it all situated.
Okay.
Said 4 to 6 weeks.
I heard 3 to 4. I heard 3 to 4 weeks.
So here's the thing: if you guys are on it and responding and give me docs and stuff that I need, we could probably get it pretty close to 3 or 4 weeks. But typically, it ends up taking about 4 to 6 weeks. Because if I say, "Hey, I need a document," it takes you 2 or 3 days, and that's 2 or 3 days that adds to the timeline, and it ends up being about 4 to 6 weeks often.
Makes sense.
So
the thought process, Ahmed, I think 4 to 6 weeks, that's right in line with our due diligence period and all of that stuff. Kalani, is the thought process to give the Women in Real Estate Click 60,000 members first dibs at this asset?
Yes,
First dibs at the investment?
that is the thought process.
I bet you can fill it up in that room too, can't you?
The odds are high.
Okay.
The odds are high.
So the initial raise would have to be about 1.6, less any hard money we put in at the very beginning.
Correct.
Okay. And then the next
Well,
one.
no, because that money got to come out.
Yeah, well, it can come out anytime in the initial. So I'm not worried about the money coming out day 1 or day 30 after this thing is closed, as long as it's,
There and allocated.
yeah, or I just keep rolling it in. You know what I mean? I just let it run. You know what I mean? For a piece or whatever. Figure that out later. So
We'll figure that out when we get the PPM put together.
Mhm.
We'll see, because the pro forma spits out some decent returns, and we'll talk to Nick about how he wants to do that.
Sure.
And yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And then I guess we got to just make sure that everyone kind of understands marching orders for here on out, what you need to do, what I need to do, what Kelani needs to do, what Nick needs to do, what Brittany needs to do, what everyone, and David and Keisha and Standis, what, we need to kind of have clear and concise marching orders, and let's kind of like kick that off today, if you don't mind.
Sounds good. I'll tell you, well, from where we sit today, Ahmed, we just amended the LOI.
Yep.
Kalani can send that back to me. I will submit it tomorrow to Vivian. I can copy whoever. I'll probably copy Nick on it. He's an attorney and she's one. So, and then we'll just sit back and wait for her to respond.
Yeah.
And then when she responds to the LOI, it'll tell us, do we need to go forward or do we need to
So
lower our offer, raise our offer, which I don't think we need to do that.
So just out of curiosity, so you'll be the tip of the spear on this, leading this charge on the way in. I'll be right next to you to back you up. Brittany and Kaylani and the Women in Real Estate will work on the fund and raising the fund.
Yep.
Nick will work with that, as well as with you and I, to create an entity that will administer the fund and the syndication and GPLP, all that kind of stuff.
I think Nick will work more with Kalani and maybe you on
Okay.
that one.
Sure.
I won't take the tip of the spear on that one because I'm not going to be the GP or sponsor unless I have to be. If I have to be, I will. But
Well-
I think Standish, she wants this asset and she has the ability to buy it. She's so there's your GP, and
That's
so that
fine.
works.
What I meant by that is just doing all the work right now until the day we close, and then the day we close, that's when the GPLP and the sponsor take over and start running the show and stuff like that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we'll get Darren to put together a scope of work for the rehab. He'll take care of that for us, so that won't be a problem.
Okay.
If you guys want, I could let Kalani, I know you're doing commercial lending, but I got some really good dope relationships. If you want me to present this.
Same. Let's see what we can come. Well, let me see what I can come with, and you tell me if it's, if we need to look elsewhere. We obviously can. I don't want to have to, but let's see what we can come up with first.
Okay. Well, I'll dump that when you send that link out tonight. I'll dump to all of us. I'll dump that pro forma in there. If you'll dump that LOI in there, I'll get that out tomorrow to Vivian, and then we'll tomorrow's what, Thursday?
Mhm.
I bet you we'll hear something from them pretty quick.
Okay.
And we got a date on there of November 30th. We'll ask for 1 or 2 extensions with some additional earnest money. I'll put $10,000 or so if we need to extend it. Because we'll know at that time if we're gonna do it or not. But getting this off of her plate by the end of the year would be a good play for her, I'm sure.
Good.
I say that. She may say, shit, I don't want $4 million in December. What I'm gonna do with it?
Go shopping for Christmas.
Yeah, and pay half of it in taxes. She may say, send me January 1st.
Yeah. That
All
works.
right. I'm sending over this the link to the Google Drive right now. And Alvin, it's Alvin
at AHJ
DevCo.
DevCo.
All right, I got Standish, Brittany, Larry, Nick, and Ahmed on it. Am I missing anybody else?
David, Keisha.
David.
And y'all let me know. I'm here in Dallas, of course. So, if I need to do any legwork, run in here or whatever, just let me know how I can help with anything.
Yeah, first of all, welcome to the call. Welcome to this call and this team in operation. What are David and Keisha's roles here, so I know how to delegate and loop them in accordingly?
Man, it doesn't matter. They're just
Okay.
on the team. We just
Whatever we need. All hands on deck.
hey, it's just all hands on deck. I don't have no position.
Right. But I want to make sure that I'm including them.
David,
It's really a learning experience. This is
what you wanna
new
be,
territory
king?
for us too.
The marketing of it, since half y'all are our clients, so. It's a big.
you want to be the king? You want to be the king?
We're gonna help Standish once. Yeah, we're actually gonna help Standish too once she's
Already.
able to get it and get her patients in there and bring her branch down to Texas. So we're partnering with
And
her.
I can help with property management, any type of whatever. I'm here to help. So whatever I need to do.
Love it. Standish, what did you say? I couldn't hear you just a second ago, Standish.
I apologize, but I was saying, for me, being able to see the interior would be very helpful for me to know how it needs to be designed for my mental health clients. So if there's some way for us to be able to get access to inside to take some quick pictures before the LOI goes out, normally
Oh,
we can.
absolutely.
Fantastic. So
Yeah. During that 60 days, man, you can do anything you want to do over there.
yeah, I know once we have the LOI, we're good to go to being able to forecast it. But the sooner the better. And if there's a day we can maybe map out a couple of days that we know we want to go out, then I can make sure I fly in.
Okay. Well, when she responds, we'll set that up with her, and because I'm sure everybody will want to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And then David and Sylvia, any footage that you guys capture, even if it's on live or whatever it's on, if it can be saved and put into that drive as well, that would be really helpful. Any of the footage, and also
These
obviously
recordings.
these record everything. Yeah, whatever we can keep our hands on, that'd be great.
And I can work with David and Sylvia going over there, capturing pictures, all that data, whatever, and upload that as well.
Yeah, we're y'all's boots on the ground, so y'all let us know what you need since y'all aren't local.
I'll tell you what you might want to do, David. Drive by there Friday night, Saturday night, take some pictures of the street, send it to the group.
That'd be very helpful to see what the night. And I really want to figure out how many of those current tenants that we can convert over to clients, because one that
Shit,
allows
probably all of them.
exactly.
They all look crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. We
Hey,
only got two.
Alvin got all the good pictures from the street.
That means Alvin and I are moving in.
Hey, I fit right in. I could walk to work next door.
Stannis, your audio isn't coming through. I'm gonna need you to repeat everything you just said for like the last 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying that finding out how many of our those individuals that are current tenants that can be converted to clients would be very helpful, because one, that allows them to have free rent for a few months at minimum. And then it, of course, allows us to kind of know what our numbers can really be if we don't have to go out and find additional clients. I mean, that serves multiple purposes. So I'll create a survey that's easy to digest for those individuals, so that way we understand who we're working with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to put together some sort of strategy so we can, not to displace as few people as possible. Obviously, people have their own choices, but I would like to come up with a couple of strategies or options for them.
The more people I can know, we can figure out different ways and benefits, grants. It's got lots of ways to do this. So
Okay. Yeah. So we probably need a call for that too.
Candace, are you in Texas already, or are you somewhere else?
but I could be there in a drop of a dime.
All right. Is there
We
anything
didn't hear you.
to get your organization either certified or funded or up and running in Texas, or are you already good to go?
So we're just waiting for the last stamp of approval. I've already done everything I need to do to get there. So by the time this is done, the 60 days will be fully operational in Dallas.
Great.
Take care of it.
Man, isn't this amazing, man? Just how a few friends met together and gonna put together a multi-million-dollar deal.
And then we're again.
Multi-family.
Multi-family. You play Monopoly.
We playing Monopoly, baby. Look at that wall.
Hey, where's all that Monopoly money at?
I got it.
Yeah, right here. There we go. That's the bonus.
All right, guys. Why don't we tell the people when we're back on here live? Are we going to keep this as a standing meeting time?
What's today? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
We can keep this for next week. But if she responds to the LOI before then, I'll let everybody know we may have to jump on Monday.
Okay. Do you guys want to be put in a text thread, or is that too much for everybody?
Email.
Okay. Keep it on email. All right. All right. Sounds good.
Can we do both? Can we do both? Because that stuff in my email gets lost.
What's up, Britt?
Hey.
We'll send it to your assistant, Brittany. How about that?
AKA Kaylani knows I might know about it this afternoon because that's the only way I'm gonna know. Kaylani will be like, "Oh yeah, did you get this?" I'm like, "No, where is it?"
Yeah, we can do both. Just if I don't respond to the text, you know why.
Let's try. We'll try to stay on it with our emails, guys. Sounds good. You guys should all have the link to that drive. And then Alvin, if you could just move this meeting on your calendar, move it to next week, and we'll just plan to keep it elsewise.
I'll do that now.
All right, guys.
Sounds good.
6 o'clock.
Kalani, Alvin, I'm going to call you guys on a quick three-way, okay?
Okay.
Scheduling assistant. No, I don't need that. Why am I just? Here we go.
Yeah, just send them, Kaylani, to our some experts emails.
I sent it to I forwarded it to David's because that was the one that popped up for me, but I can forward it to you too.
That's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
When is what's today? The 17th?
Yes.
Okay. This thing don't want to move for me. All right, I'll fix it. Don't worry about it. I'll get it.
All right, guys. Sounds like a plan.
All righty. Y'all have a great
Wednesday.
rest of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for all you going to Houston,
Amanda, you going to Houston this weekend?
no, man, I wasn't invited.
Oh, me either.
All them women in real estate got invited and speaking and car service from the airport and all sorts of good stuff. And I got a $10 discount on the virtual package I can watch from home.
I do have a ticket. I actually have 2 tickets that I bought, and I'm not going. Y'all know anybody that want them? Kalani, Brittany, I got
Sure, I
2
can find
VIP
some.
tickets.
I'm sure we could find somebody. Yeah. I'm sure.
If I wasn't going to Colorado Springs, I would take y'all.
You ain't have to be capping on us.
Colorado Springs.
Now you flexing on us. You flexing on us. I went going to Colorado Springs.
You say you capping on us. I'm weak.
Dying on it.
Right. Y'all know that this is real. I let y'all stream this on YouTube. This is wash day, hair crazy, no makeup.
Don't care.
I love y'all.
Same girl, same.
Yeah, I ain't shaved, cut my hair, none of that either.
Mhm.
Looking crazy on you.
Just getting back in from an inspection. So.
Y'all know what it is.
Okay. As natural as platinum blonde could be, but okay.
That look good on you, Standards. That color looks real good on you.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm getting used to it.
You just did that.
I just did it. You did? Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, I pay attention.
Pay attention, pay attention.
David, shut up. Shut up, David.
All right, y'all. I'm getting off. I'm
All right, me too. See y'all later.
All right,
All right.
love you all.
Have a good night.